Live, 16 seconds on the song. Thank you for watching and thank you for sharing this message. You're seeing Donna Bernard with D.A.R.T, the Domestic Abuse Resistance Team, and Christmas Angels. Let's take care of this. Let's get one and done. It is 8:48. I am Rick Godley, and in the studios this morning, we just fired up the Facebook page, and we're going to talk to the Q's audience, Real Country Q94.1. We have in the studio Donna Bernard, community child advocate, correct?
That's exactly right.
For D.A.R.T, Domestic Abuse Resistance Team. And let's not make a mistake and make the assumption, Donna, that people know exactly who D.A.R.T is and what you do. Tell us.
Yes. So we are the Domestic Abuse Resistance Team. We commonly refer to ourselves as D.A.R.T, and we are in the area to help people who are escaping of shelter and a safety plan. We also can get to the courthouse with people who are unaware of how the situation works. We kind of walk them through it. We have a legal advocate on staff. We also have a support group for those that have walked away from domestic violence. Staff who can visit with anybody at any time, in person or on the phone. We have a crisis line, 251-2255, for anybody who wants to just ask questions or is in trouble. And of course, at any point that you feel that your safety is compromised, please call 911. The wonderful law enforcement area train constantly for domestic violence situations and can respond to your call.
You know, one of the things, Donna, that I've been associated with D.A.R.T since the beginning, maybe even before the beginning, but you have heard this before. I'm going to stay in this relationship because of the children. That sounds noble. That sounds righteous. That sounds like the right thing to do. Would you address that, because that may not be the right thing to do?
Sure. It's so hard for relationships to be undone, and for so many reasons: financial, kids, how do I do this? How are we going to survive this? Just the logistics of life. So what we always tell families is, we'll work with you through this, but safety is number one. Safety is the number one key. And so what happens is, a lot of times, a person, because we help men and women escaping domestic violence, but a person will say that, and then there will come a day, and we've heard this time and time again, when then the children's safety is also compromised. So we strongly encourage, at least start the conversation with us or with someone knowledgeable about domestic violence. It is hard, but there are so many, we're so much farther than we were, say, 20, 30 years ago.
Well, through awareness, through education as well, and you know as well as I that domestic violence is an equal opportunity destroyer, and it regards no race, color, creed, gender, and that's why folks need to know, because you know, Donna, as well as I, there are people in a situation and they have the idea that my situation is unique, and it is unique, but it's not been done before, that, and you have the resources. Unfortunately, but fortunately, D.A.R.T has the resources to take care of whatever situation, whomever is in that situation right now, that includes the children, to get them to a safe place, and you have, and a safe future. You know what I mean? Because right now, whomever's listening to us now or watching it later, there's no hope for me. There is hope.
There is hope. And that's the great thing, is our staff is very caring. We love every single staff members, and quite frankly, we've been blessed with staff members that have been here for a long, long time. So we train on a regular basis. Ruston is amazing at the resources they make available to us to help people. So yes, and what we want people to know is, no matter what step you're ready to take or that you're considering taking, we are there to assist. We're not there to tell you what to do. We're not there to make it happen. We're there to say, what is your plan? How can we help you? And if you need help coming up with a plan, we love to do that, but it is always your plan.
That's right. That's right. So if this is the day you make the decision, know that D.A.R.T has the resources to help. Now, because of situations in the past, you now have under your, I think the big word is purview, women and children that are in a safe place, and but yet these children have needs and wishes like anybody else does at this time of year. And so we want to draw attention to the Christmas Angels.
Yes.
Program's going to work, and let's get it taken care
Yeah,
of.
so this is just one of the happy things we get to do. We meet with families every week on Monday nights. Every week. We have 42 children that qualify for our Christmas Angel program. And we have 8 more that don't necessarily qualify, but if we can get the first 42 taken care of, then we can get on to the next 8.
Let's make that assumption. We're going to do that.
Going to do it. That's
All right.
a great assumption. So we meet with these kids every week. We know the parents very well. So what we do is we try to equip the parents to make their, as they're putting their life back together, that they can provide a beautiful Christmas morning for their family. So the reason we meet, and I have to address this, but the reason that we meet on Monday nights is to address trauma in a fun way. We have some beautiful people. By the way, shout out to Tim Searcy, whose birthday is today. He is an RA on Louisiana Tech campus. He is a great guy, and he comes by our Monday night meetings on a regular basis, and he brings the most wonderful guy friends of his that are also RAs, is what I understand. But anyway, they come and hang out with the kids, play with the kids, and just give kids Monday night. So shout out to Tim Searcy. Happy birthday. But so once they come and they visit with us, we try to equip these parents. So we sit with them, and they're allowed to put down their first request for Christmas, second, third, and we fill them in that order as the community responds. So I'll read a couple of them.
Please do, because
this one.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old boy wants an umbrella. Well, that can be done, huh? And especially on these next couple of days. You'll need it.
An umbrella.
That's right. So we have an 11-year-old boy who wants a remote control car. Let's see. A 5-year-old boy needs a pair of camo-colored tennis shoes.
That's it.
That's right. We have an 11-year-old boy who wants a 22-inch skateboard. And for those of you that aren't skaters, I've had to figure this out. That's an important deal for how tall they are or whatever. Let's see, a 13-year-old girl would like some eye makeup, face masks, and hand cream.
That's it. And let me read one too, because I've been reading. Terry had to stop by yesterday. A 3-year-old boy wants a Nerf toy. That's it.
Yeah.
So following up on the procedure, for those that are listening, by the way, Donna Bernard is our guest here this morning as we're talking about D.A.R.T Christmas Angels, and the angle on it is to call 513-9373.
That's it.
And say, I want to take